If you're anything like me, you're a fan of upgrading your car in many little ways. Fancy new headlights, chavvy indicators, a Daniel Drive sticker which you can buy, or maybe even a banging subwoofer for your tunes. So the very kind people at One Car Stereo have sent me this. It's called an AI Box Ultra, and I was so excited to try it out that I actually ripped the packaging. So let's open it, and hopefully this is going to enhance my Apple CarPlay that I have in this, my first car, my Fiat Panda 100 HP. If you're new to the channel, then where have you been? This car has been all over this channel for 2, 3, more than that, probably 5 years now, Jesus. And you will see a lot more with this car. It's not all about the Z4, rest assured. But I'm very excited to try this. So you unbox it, and it's a nice little box. It's almost like a wedding ring, like I'm proposing or something. And it's a nice little device. And what we're going to do is we're going to put this to the test. So early last year, 2024, I fitted this. It's a Sony head unit. I can't actually remember the name. It's almost like a drunk guy trying to sing the alphabet. It's a load of letters and numbers. I will put it on screen for you though, because I really, really like it. It's genuinely enhanced this car, and on longer trips it means you can have your sat nav and your CarPlay, you can have your DAB radio because this one's DAB ready, and you can get them for I think £250 to the £280 mark kind of. This one was an ex-display model from Halford, so I got it for 130, which is an amazing deal that my uncle sent me, so I was very grateful to him. And yeah, it's the second head unit I fitted to this car, because in 2022 I fitted another Sony head unit that I did film for the channel, and it's actually one of the most successful videos, weirdly. And yeah, I was impressed with that too. So Sony products I genuinely really like. But this head unit, one thing that's always bugged me a little bit, but I've learned to live with, is the CarPlay, which in itself is very good, but it's wired CarPlay. So I've got cameraman Ewan's iPhone, because we're filming on mine, and you have to plug your phone in like that, and then it should, there we go, come up with Apple CarPlay. Now, when you're using the Apple CarPlay through Sony, it's very fast, it's very responsive. What can we go on? We're now playing. He's listening to Robin Schulz, whoever he is. You've got your podcasts and everything. Hopefully, the Daniel Drives podcast is on here somewhere. Let's have a look. This is really exposing our friendship. If it's not here, Ewan, I'm not going to be happy. Let's have a look. Shows. Is it here?
On Spotify.
It's not here. This is it. This is the end of our friendship live on camera. But Apple CarPlay is there, and I genuinely love using it. But obviously, you've got to plug your phone in. And I suppose when you're on longer trips, your phone is constantly sitting on 100%, which is not going to be good for the battery. But you've got to do it to make the CarPlay work. So this is where this AI Box Ultra comes in. And I was very grateful to One Car Stereo when they sent it to me, because I've been looking at these products for quite a long time, and I was really interested to try it out. Now, you can buy one of these yourself, and you can use the code Daniel Drives at the checkout for 5% off, or you can follow the link down in the description. I'd recommend it, because from what I've seen, they seem very, very good. But I've waited until this video to actually try it out. So you've got your little device there. It's almost like one of those old CD readers you used to have back in the olden days, he says, as a 19-year-old. But you've got your little slot there for a micro SD card there. Your little USB-C there. So this has got 8GB RAM of like processing power, and it has internal memory of I think 128GB. So it's very good, and a massive upgrade over the previous CarPlay things from One Car Stereo. So I'm very excited to try it out. So you take off the little cover, and you've got a multitude of wires. You've got the instructions, don't need that. But you've got loads of different wires that will suit your car, like USB-A to USB-C. You've got USB-A to USB-A, I think I'm getting that right. And then you've also got USB-C to USB-C. So you've got 3 nice, good quality wires, to be fair, that you can choose from. And then a little SIM card tray remover, because you can, I think, put a SIM card in, so you can just use 4G and stuff without having to plug your phone in. So that's quite neat. So let's plug it in and let's give it a go. Let's plug it in, the bad boy, the One Car Stereo AI Box Ultra. Plug it into my Sony head unit. Now this you can hide away somewhere if you want to. I know some CarPlay units, it's got the USB behind the head unit, which will obviously help. But yeah, this one is going to be on show, but you can use double-sided tape or something to, hide it away. But to be honest, it's not going to bother me too much, to be honest. I probably will just use some double-sided tape and hide it away there or something. You can probably hardwire it in somehow as well, possibly. So let's see how I can get this to work. And if I turn the ignition off and just do a bit of a reboot with it plugged in, let's see what that does. Hopefully it's going to do it, because obviously I haven't tried this out until now, so I don't know whether it takes a minute or two to kind of get working, but it should come up eventually with a AI Box Ultra sort of intro screen. You can already see a nice little LED purple light there illuminating it nice. There we go, we got it to work after kind of unplugging it and plugging it in a couple of times. It's probably just a thing with my head unit, I don't know, but there it is, it's there, it's working. And it's actually quite exciting to see something different on the screen for once. So it comes up, that's basically the main AI Box Ultra home screen. We haven't even connected a phone yet. So it's already acting as a CarPlay thing in itself. So I've got no idea how to use it, absolutely no idea. So you can go on the map here, let's see, and it's going to show where we are and everything. It's not connected to the internet, so it's probably not going to do anything. In fact, I think it's probably where we should go next, is try and connect this thing to a hotspot so we can get things working. But already, look at the home screen here and look at the apps it's got to offer. It's got Google Chrome, it's obviously Bluetooth music and everything. LED, we'll look at that as well, because if you click on it, you can actually change the colour of the light on this thing. You can see it there. If I move this scroller around, you can change the colour. So like this car, a lot of the dials are an orangey colour. You can set it to a nice sort of orange hue. So I like that a lot. Let's go back. You've got YouTube Music, Spotify, YouTube Music. You've got Waze. You can even watch TikTok while you're in the car. Now, I've got to stress this, viewers. I've got to stress this. Now, you can use all of this while you're parked up, but it is highly illegal to do this while you're driving, so do not do it. I don't want to be on the motorway going down the M6 to do my business, going to car shows, and see, oh, he's got a Daniel Drive sticker, and then go a bit, further forward, and you're catching up on The Apprentice while you're driving. I don't want to see that because it's very illegal and very dangerous as well. So it's strictly only to be used when you're parked. You can change your music and everything, that's fine, but just don't be silly with it. But yeah, I like this a lot. I think let's get it connected to a phone and a hotspot, and let's give some of this a good old try out. And maybe we can get Daniel Drives to play on the screen on Daniel Drives. So on your phone, you're going to go to In-Car Link Max. You want to click on that, and then it's going to go pairing request. And I think there probably normally should be a code on there, but we're just going to go pair anyway. We can allow contacts and favourites sync, pairing request, and then that should become friends with the CarPlay unit now, once it all loads up and ready. And then that's obviously going to enable all of the features on the CarPlay unit and actually get CarPlay working, because that isn't even CarPlay currently, that's just the AI Box Ultra software. So the Bluetooth's all connected, and you can set your hotspot, your personal hotspot, which basically gives the CarPlay unit internet access. And then you can go back to your home screen. Let's see if we can get back. This is all testing me and my, there you go, button up there. I think it takes you back home. There we go. And let's go into YouTube. This is really strange. Do I want YouTube to send me notifications while I'm driving? Probably not. I don't allow. And does it want me to sign into this as well? No, I don't think we have to. It's good. Accept all the cookies and all that nonsense. And let's search for the best YouTube channel there is. If this works, I'm going to be impressed with this. Daniel Drives, there we go. The best YouTube channel and the only YouTube channel. There we go. Oh my gosh, this is strange. So I can go down. What video do we want to watch? I want to watch my introduction to my new car, which you can watch. I'll turn the volume up a little bit. We're not going to advertise some other brand on here. Skip the adverts. Oh my word, this is unusual. So what's next after my Fiat Panda 100 HP? Well, that might. You're seeing double! It's me and me on my own screen. Okay. This is so weird. If you haven't watched that video already, I can recommend checking it out. See that very soon on the Daniel Drives YouTube channel. See you soon. This is really, really strange. So this is it. After I don't like it. Right, I've got over that novelty. That was seriously weird. The fact you can watch whatever you want on your car's screen. It just seems really strange. Don't do that while you're driving, seriously. Now, Apple CarPlay. Let's see how we can make that work, because that's the whole kind of party piece, is you can make your car have wireless CarPlay. So you don't have to worry about wires in between your phone and overcharging your phone as well, which is something a lot of people forget. So there's a little icon here. You click that, and that should take you to the CarPlay thing. It's connecting, and it should come up on your iPhone, connect to CarPlay. You click that, and then eventually it should, again, make friends. and then it should connect, and the CarPlay should kick in. There we go, it's coming up, iPhone. There we go, there's CarPlay. It's not even plugged in a Fiat Panda. How unbelievable is that? Let's see how responsive it is. To be honest, I'd say that's not too bad. It's going to be probably a little bit more laggy than the system you've already got in your car if you have already got CarPlay. But to be honest, that's absolutely fine, because I find with CarPlay, once you're on an app that you want to be on, you tend to just stick to that one app. So yeah, I'm very, very impressed with that. So again, you go onto podcasts, you can search up the Daniel Drives podcast, which is the best podcast that clearly Ewan doesn't listen to. And yeah, it's happy days really. But when you've got everything already on the, on the CarPlay box, I don't think you'd really use CarPlay much, to be honest, because everything is here and more. And I suppose, if you're on a longer trip, a longer journey, say a road trip to the Nürburgring, and you park up for some rest for an hour or so at a service station, or maybe your windscreen wipers are broken. That seems very familiar. And you need something to kill the time. I suppose you can go onto YouTube on here, watch all your videos. You can go onto Netflix and catch up with, I don't know, Saltburn or whatever weird stuff you're watching on Netflix. I have no idea. Or even TikTok, Disney Plus. I'm genuinely very, very impressed with this. So there we have it then, the AI Box Ultra from One Car Stereo. I'd like to say a massive thank you to the people at One Car Stereo for sending it over for review, because I'm very impressed with it, but also quite freaked out that technology allows you to do that now. Now, seriously, don't use it while you're driving, because it's very, very dangerous and against the UK law and probably all the laws in the whole of the world. So don't do that. But for a little bit of fun, when you're parked up and you're just waiting for time to pass, or maybe you've got an electric car and you're waiting for it to charge at a service station, I don't know, and you want something to pass the time, you can watch Daniel Drives while you're in your car. So very impressed. Remember, you can use the code Daniel Drives for 5% off. I'll put it up there, and go check out the link in the description as well, because there's a vast array of other products they have to offer as well, which you can use the code Daniel Drives for as well, for your 5% off. So that's it really for this review. It's good to get the Panda back on the channel. Last time I was filming here with the car, it was just before me and Jacob embarked on the 2,000-mile European road trip, and it won't be long until we do it all over again this summer. So for now, thank you very, very much for watching. You can follow me on social media at DanielCars05, and I will see you very soon.